Today's class is about splits. So we're going to warm up our bodies and everywhere that we need to help us be able to get into splits. All right, so we're going to start off nice and slowly and begin lying on our backs. So reclining down and hugging both knees into the chest. And just using this time for a little bit of movement, rocking from side to side, and checking into how your body is feeling today. Taking a few deeper breaths. And just grounding here on your mat. Settling in the center, we're going to keep the right knee drawn in and then straighten the left leg down along the mat. Give that right knee a nice deep hug in towards your chest. And then with your left hand, guide your right knee across your body into a twist towards the left hand side. Open your right arm out. And if you want, you can turn your gaze to look over towards your right hand. And just taking a few moments here to breathe and feel into that twist. And then gently roll back into the center and take hold of the back of your right knee and thigh. We're going to slowly start to straighten and bend your right leg out as we begin to warm up our hamstrings for our splits, just going in nice and slow. Keep your breath flowing as we just feel into the back of the legs. Warming up those hamstrings. Maybe you want to keep your leg out. The knee may not straighten all the way just yet. You can keep it a little bit bent and just circle your ankles around. Feel some nice movement into those feet. And then change direction of those circles. Circle back the other way. And then hug that right knee back into your chest. Bring your left one on into join and take that gentle rock again, side to side. This time we're keeping the left knee hugged in, lying the right leg out straight, and just taking a moment to hug that left knee in tightly. With your right hand, guide your left knee across your body as we begin to turn and twist over to the right. Option to turn your gaze towards your left shoulder or your left hand, just finding where that feels good in your body today. Slowly we curl back towards the mat. And then take hold of the back of the left knee and thigh and gently ease in with a little bend and stretch into that left leg. Just going in nice and slow. Keep your breath flowing. Keep your neck and shoulders nice and relaxed on the mat. And then straightening that leg out as much as you can. Circle through the ankle. Just find some movement there in that stretch. And change direction as you circle back the other way. Hug your left knee back in, right leg comes into join, and settle back here with the knees in tightly. Now, you're welcome to use a strap here, or if you like, you can continue just to hold your leg. So, with or without a strap, extending the right leg up and drawing that right leg in as close as you can. Maybe you're walking your hands up a little bit higher. Maybe you feel ready to take hold of the right big toe or the outer edge of the foot. And find wherever you can hold and just breathe in the stretch now. As we work into straighten that right leg out a little more. Try and keep your head and your shoulders relaxing back on the mat. Taking a few more deep breaths here in the stretch. Working to draw that right leg in. And then opening that right leg out to the side so we get a little bit of more stretch into the inner thigh. And maybe you just want to do that a few times, closing the right leg up and opening out to the side so we can just ease into those inner thighs. Opening out to the side and holding in that stretch, drawing the leg up towards you, holding on or using your strap. Gently, we're easing that right leg up, bending your knee back in towards the chest. Take hold of the back of the right knee and curl your head up to rock forwards up to a seated position. Your left leg is still out straight. Let your right knee tip out to the side and then slowly walk down to gently fold forwards over your left leg. Finding your breath here as we stretch forwards and slowly work deeper and deeper into our hamstrings. Just go slow to begin. Gently come back upright. Bring your left leg in and cross it over your right thigh. And take a turn and twist over towards the left side in our half fish pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Just feeling that length through your spine and that rotation through your upper body. Finding your breath here, go on lengthening up tall in that twist. Gently release and unwind and take your left leg round and to the back to find pigeon here on your right side. Settle down into the hips. Maybe you want to remain upright with a lifted chest. Or if you like, you can fold forwards wherever that stretch is working for your body today. Now, from this pigeon, we're going to come upright and reach the same hand back. So our left hand is reaching back for the left foot. And we're going to slowly start to work into those other muscles we need for splits, which are our quads. So you're going to draw your left heel in towards you. And maybe you want to ease it out and in a few times just to slowly begin in that stretch. Use the support of your right hand. Have your upper body wherever you need it, that you feel comfortable to focus on drawing that back leg in. Hold there. And just take a few moments to breathe. And maybe feel your hips sinking down a little heavier into the mat. Sit off to the right side and circle that left leg back in front and fold your right foot to meet your left foot. Inhale as you breathe your arms up and exhale, fold forwards over both legs. And a sense of lengthening forwards, but allow your upper body to round and soften. Inhale as you reach your arms up and then slowly roll down back onto your back. Bring your left knee up into your chest. Hug it in. And if you're using your strap, you can take hold of it or extend your left leg out and slowly walk your hands up to where you can hold. Whether it's your leg or your toe or the outer edge of your foot, draw that left leg in. See how much you can straighten through the knee. And then hold and breathe here in the stretch. Now opening that leg out to the side and bring it back in. And we'll do that a few times. Opening and closing. Starting to work into that inner thigh. And then holding the leg out to the side, draw your leg up towards your left ear. Straightening through the knee as much as possible at this stage. Let's take one more deep breath here. And bring your leg back up to the center. Bend your knee in and hold the back of the thigh as we look forwards and roll forwards up to sitting. Right leg is out straight. Let the left knee tip open. You can just shuffle that you feel comfortable. And then slowly move forwards and down to straighten and stretch over your right leg. Nice deep breaths, easing a little deeper each time into these hamstrings. Easing on up. Scooching the left foot in a little so you can cross your right foot over your left thigh and wrapping your left arm around your right leg as you turn and twist towards the right. Feeling that lengthening upwards through your spine as you rotate and twist around. Release and unwind. Now taking this right leg, circling it behind you and finding your hips in pigeon. You can remain upright sitting here or forward folding your pigeon and gently feel out that pigeon pose. Now gently walking up onto your hands. Feel some support from your hands as you reach your right hand back for your right foot to find your quad stretch. Draw that heel in and out a few times as we just slowly begin to ease into the back. Nice deep breaths. And then just hold where that feels manageable and see if you can sink down a little deeper through the hips. Let's take a few more breaths here. Maybe drawing that heel in a little closer. And let's slowly release. Ground the back foot, ground through both hands. And we're going to step back from here into our downward dog. So tucking your back toes, lifting the hips, stepping it out into down dog. And just take a few moments to pedal out the feet. Push into your hands and feel how high you can lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Really getting that nice stretch into the back of the legs. And then hold in your downward dog, keeping that pushing away and the lifting of the hips up high. Gaze to the front of the mat and walk your feet forwards. Take your time. Feel a nice stretch with every step, walking your feet towards your hands. So you've made your way to the top of the mat. Inhale into a halfway lift. Maybe you want to leave your fingertips on the ground for an extra stretch, or hands to shins to find more length in the spine. And then forward fold, release down. Rise on up to standing as we inhale. Reach the arms up high. And exhale, soften your arms down into your Tadasana, grounding through your feet. And staying connected to your breath. As we take a few moments, let's inhale now to reach the arms up high. And exhale, forward folding slowly down, really feeling that work into the hamstrings as we lower. Inhale into your halfway lift, lengthen forwards. And then grounding hands to the mat, stepping back into plank. Holding strong through your plank. An option to do a kneeling or full chaturanga. So option 1, to lower the knees, look forwards, and control all the way down. Depending on how your body is feeling, maybe starting in a little baby cobra or upward dog if you feel ready. Release down and make your way back up into downward facing dog. Right leg is going to reach up nice and high into your three-legged dog. Allow the hips to open to take that leg up high. Bend the right knee and just open up the hip. Turn back to your three-legged dog and then step forwards through your hands. Lower the back, knee down, inhale, rise the arms up. Hanumanasana, crescent moon pose as you sink deep into the hips. Lift through the chest. And exhale, rock back into a half split. Pressing your chest forwards and reaching the arms back. Sweep back up. Hanumanasana, reaching the arms up. And rock back to half split. One more time as we move forward. lunging and reaching arms up and moving back to half sit. Feeling the length in the spine, right leg nice and active. Sweep arms up, back into your low lunge. Now ground your right hand for support or on your forearm and reach back to find your left foot for a little bit more of a quad stretch. Drawing that heel in and out. Holding and breathing as we sink down nice and deep into the hips. Gently release, round back through the hands, sweep the right leg up high, and move back into your down dog. Left leg reaches up as we allow the hips to open. Bending the left knee and tipping the heel over onto the outside of the right hip. Square back to three-legged dog and step forwards between the hands. Back knee grounds down as we inhale, reach arms up, Anjaneyasana. Rock back to half split, sweeping the arms back, keeping a lift in the chest. Move forwards to lunge. And back to split. And again, reaching up. And rocking back. Take a moment to just hold and breathe, going lengthening forwards. Reaching arms up, low lunge and taking your right hand back to find your right foot in your quad stretch, drawing that heel in and out. And then holding in that stretch, sinking down into the hips. Finding your breath here. Releasing it out, grounding the hands back to the mat. Sweeping that left leg up high, three-legged dog, and back into down dog. Gaze to the front of the mat, walk, step, or jump to your hands. Inhale for your halfway lift. And exhale, nice deep fold forwards. Rise on up to standing, reaching arms up high. And releasing back, Tadasana. Taking a few moments here, connecting back with your breath. Reaching arms up, high mountain, and forward folding down. Halfway lift, grounding the hands, stepping back through plank. Chaturanga of your choice. Cobra or upward facing dog. Moving it back down into your downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up high, three-legged dog. And again, we bend the knee and open up the hip. Option now to flip over into your wild thing. Pressing up through the hips, reaching the top arm overhead. Flip back around for a three-legged dog. And then a big step forwards to rise into high lunge. Reaching up, sinking down through the legs. Breathe in and exhale, straighten your front leg, finding your pyramid pose. And again, taking those arms back for aeroplane. Rise up, high lunge. Reach back, pyramid. Going a little deeper if you can. One more time, reaching arms up. And exhale back for your pyramid pose. Get nice and low in that pyramid. Then reach your hands forwards out in front of you. Forward fold head to shin. Look forward, shift your weight forwards, and step into your standing split. You can bring your hands out in front of you and fold your head down. Take your right hand towards your right calf and then squeeze your head in a little closer, reaching that left leg up. Forward fold with feet together. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Rise up to standing. Arms reach up high and ground into Tadasana. Over for the other side. Let's go. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Step or jump back plank. Chaturanga of your choice. Upward dog or cobra. Moving back into your downward dog. Left leg is rising up high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Flip over, wild thing. Flip back around, three-legged dog. And step through, high lunge. Rising up through your upper body, sinking down into the legs. We straighten the legs up, forward fold, pyramid, taking your arms back. And rise back up, high lunge. And back into pyramid. Sinking a little deeper, one more time. Rise on up. And forward fold. Stay in your pyramid. Bring your hands forward. And exhale, release a little deeper, folding down. Look forwards, shift your weight forward, standing splits. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and fold. Option to take the left hand to the left calf and fold a little deeper. Bring feet together and fold forwards. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Rise to stand, arms reach high. And ground in your mountain. Take a few moments here. Inhale to reach the arms up and forward fold all the way down, nice and deeply into those legs. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga of your choice. Upward dog or cobra. Moving back into down dog. Let's go again. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Open the hip, flip over, wild thing. Maybe see if you can reach back a little more. Flipping back, three-legged dog. And if you want a little splitty arm balance for a hurdler's pose, hook right knee to right upper arm. Look forwards and lean forwards. Kick that right leg forwards, floating the leg up and push back, three-legged dog. Big step forwards. High lunge, we rise up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Circle the arms forwards. You ready? Standing split. This time, leave your hands on the mat. Open your left hand up towards the ceiling to find half moon. Left hand to left foot, sugarcane pose. Kick your back foot into your backhand. Focus your eyes for stillness. We release the back foot and with a huge step back, drop into your left back foot, Skandasana. Flexing your right toes up, feel that rotation in the right hip. Get nice and low down in your Skandasana. Turn to face the back of your mat. Ground the back knee down. Anjaneyasana, reaching arms up. Focus your eyes. Shift your weight into your front foot. Pick your right leg up. One-legged Tadasana. Bind your foot, your big toe, and kick that leg out in front of you. Like we did lying down, open it out to the side. Come back to center. Circle that leg around to the back. Hold the inner arch of your back foot. For dancer's pose, you reach your left arm up, kick your right leg back. Move forwards as you kick up, and squeezing thighs together to come up to standing. Reach arms high and ground into Tadasana. At the back of your mat, take a few moments here. We feel that on the other side, reaching the arms up, high mountain. Deep fold forwards. Halfway lift to lengthen. Step or jump it back, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Moving it back. Downward facing dog. Left leg now is rising up high. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, flipping over, wild thing, reaching back a little. Flipping back over, three-legged dog. If you like, hook knee to upper arm or hurdler's pose, looking forwards, leaning forwards, squeezing that back leg up. Pushing back, three-legged dog. And step through, high lunge. Rising those arms up. Reach up, breathe in, exhale into pyramid. Circling the arms forwards, forward fold. Standing splits, shifting your weight forwards, squeezing that back leg up. And with your weight on your left hand, bring it forwards if you need to. Open out half move. Back hand to back foot, sugar king, kicking those back toes up. You're ready for that big step. Stepping to the back of the mat, or rather to the front of the mat now, into your Skandasana. Nice and deep. Turning forwards, low lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach arms up high. We look forwards, prepare to step forwards, left knee to chest. Taking hold of the foot, kicking your leg out in front of you, and then out to the side. Back through center. Take that leg back, holding onto the inner arch of the back foot for dancer's pose. Right arm reaches up, eyes still. So we kick forwards, kick back, reach forwards, kick back, reach forwards. Squeezing thighs together to come up. And grounding. Tadasana. For our next little flow, you may want to have some blocks handy for a few options as we move now into a few splits. So you can have your blocks handy at the front of your mat and a bolster in the middle of your mat. Right. Then standing between your blocks in Tadasana. We'll flow with our blocks. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale to forward fold, hands to blocks. Release in deeply. Halfway lift. Plant your hands onto the blocks. Step, we can take a little jump over your bolster. Chaturanga of your choice. Upward dog or cobra. Back into downward dog. Make sure your blocks aren't slipping, that you feel nice and strong, that you can push into them and lift up into your down dog. Right leg reaches up high, three-legged dog. Step between your blocks. Good. Lower your back knee down behind your bolster. Bring your blocks in a little bit closer so you've got them for support. And if you want, you can even bring your blocks up onto their highest height. So with your back thigh supporting you, just working a little deeply into that lunge, maybe shuffling the front foot forwards a little more. So this is your option one. Maybe this is enough for today. Option two is to drop your blocks a little bit lower. And if you want to, bring your bolster forwards so you can slide a little deeper towards a split, but you've got your thigh supporting you. Blocks at the front or blocks supporting you on the sides. Work with your props in a way that's giving you support where you need it, either in the back thigh or the front thigh. Blocks are giving you a little bit something to push onto to take some weight out of that stretch. And then we're going to bring our blocks back down. It's always tricky getting out of the splits. So you're going to shift your weight towards the back knee again. Bring the front foot in so you can ground. Push into your blocks, straighten your back leg, and see if you can slip that right leg back into your downward dog. Or however you need to get out of that. When you're ready, left leg comes up and over your bolster into your lunge. All right. So using your blocks, back thigh is supported, you shuffle the front foot ahead. Maybe we're working a little deeper and bringing your bolster forwards to rest that left thigh on. Blocks where you need them. Give you some lift. Find a few moments there. Organize your props in a way that's helping to support you. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring the blocks forwards. Push off to them to shift your weight towards the back knee. Shuffle that left foot back in. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back knee. Push back. Downward dog. So at this point, you may want to repeat that again using your props. See if you can go a little deeper. Or if you feel you can go without them, you can use your blocks still and remove the bolster or take it all away. Okay. Wherever you are, we'll start in down dog. We'll reach the right leg up and step it forwards to lunge. Then ground the back knee down. And from here, you can rock back through a half split and slide that front foot forwards. Or with your weight forwards already, creep your toes forwards and slowly slide back into your split or wherever you are. If you want to sit on a block or have your bolster or your blocks underneath your hands for a bit of support here, you can allow your hips to open. That's quite natural. If you're feeling strong, maybe you want to take your arms up. Getting out of this isn't so easy. So you can close the legs and find a little forward fold. Or if it was easier for you, just slowly push back, shuffle back, getting the weight into the back foot, downward dog. So wherever you need to come from, slowly make your way back into down dog. Take a few moments here. On the left side, you take the left leg up, bring it through to lunge. Good. Sink nice and deep into the hips. You can rock back and half split and then slide that foot forward. It's a bit tricky on these sticky mats. Or from a nice deep lunge, shuffle the foot forwards and find wherever you are today in that split. Prop yourself, support yourself if you need to. Use your hands. Hold where that feels manageable. Oh, we're lengthening up. Have a moment in your split, either shuffling out or sitting forwards. We're going to meet back in a seated position. Taking a last little stretch forwards over those legs. From here, reach arms up. Circle your arms behind you with your fingers pointing in towards your hips. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. This is feeling like enough. You can stay here or point through the toes, lift through your hips and find that nice opening in your chest. And then easing your hips back down, round the feet. And now you can roll down onto your back. And just have a moment to feel nice and grounded. After all that forward folding, you do a little back bend to end off, or a big back bend if you're feeling up for it. So with your feet grounded, hip distance, knees bent, we're going to press the hips up for bridge. Option to interlace the fingers and tuck the shoulders underneath you. Lifting up nice and high. You can remain in bridge. This is exactly where you need to be. Or if you'd like to take a full wheel, you can lower your hips, place your hands, and press up into your wheel. If you feel like taking it further, you can step one foot to the midline and unfold your other leg up for a one-legged wheel. If you did that on one side, you may want to repeat on the other. Wherever you are, gently lowering back down to the mat. Elbows in cactus, knees and feet wide, little windscreen wipers side to side. Slowly now releasing and unwinding from your splits practice. Gently straighten your legs down along the floor as we prepare to move into our final relaxation. Bring your arms down to your sides or hands on your belly or one hand on your chest. Take a few moments to find where you feel completely comfortable here for your Shavasana. Then finding your stillness. As you follow that natural rhythm of your breath moving in and out of your body. With every breath, just allowing yourself to melt a little deeper into your mat. And taking as much time as you need today to completely relax.